You cannot go to the bathroom alone. You have not been able to go to the bathroom alone since the day that Cat moved in. You close the door, and within 4 seconds, there is a paw coming under it, followed by a sound that can only be described as theatrical suffering. A sustained, operatic complaint from an animal that was completely silent and content 30 seconds ago, when you were sitting on the sofa, doing nothing interesting. You open the door and the cat walks in, surveys the room, and sits down facing you with the calm authority of a parole officer conducting a check-in visit. You have accepted this. You have normalized this. You have probably even told someone it's cute. Welcome to Evil Genius Cats, the channel that is here to tell you, with full scientific backing and zero apology, that nothing your cat does is cute. It is all operational, including this. Let us begin with the territory, because with cats, it always begins with the territory. Cats are obligate territorial animals. Their entire psychological framework is built around the mapping, claiming, and monitoring of space. Every room in your home has been assessed, marked, and filed under the cat's name through a system of scent deposits, patrol routes, and behavioral boundary testing that has been running continuously since the day the cat arrived. But here is the thing about territory that most cat owners do not fully appreciate. A closed door is not just an inconvenience to a cat. It is a territorial violation. It is a room in the cat's property that has been unilaterally sealed off, and from the cat's perspective, that is completely unacceptable. The bathroom door is not a privacy boundary. It is an illegal partition in the cat's home. The howling and the paw under the door routine is not separation anxiety. It is a formal complaint filed with the building management. And you are the building management. You always open the door. The complaint always works. Now let us layer in the surveillance dimension, because this is where it gets genuinely impressive. Cats, through months and years of living with a specific human, develop an extraordinarily detailed behavioral profile of that person. They know your routines. They know which rooms you use at which times. They know how long you typically spend in the kitchen versus the living room versus the bedroom. And critically, they know when you have left their line of sight. Research into cat cognition shows that domestic cats track the location of their humans with consistent attention, monitoring movement through sound, scent, and visual cues. When you disappear behind a closed door, you have broken the surveillance coverage. You have gone off-grid. And an asset that has gone off-grid is an asset that cannot be monitored, cannot be influenced, and cannot be managed. The bathroom follow is not about wanting to be near you. It is about re-establishing visual contact with a resource that has temporarily escaped tracking. You are not being accompanied. You are being located. And then there is the vulnerability calculus, which is the darkest and most elegant layer of this particular operation. Cats are predators who also exist, in evolutionary terms, as prey animals of larger predators. Their entire nervous system is calibrated around threat assessment and positional advantage. A cat following you into a small enclosed room and sitting directly facing you while you are in a physically compromised and stationary position is not a coincidence of feline affection. You are, in that moment, completely unable to move quickly, completely predictable in your location, and completely focused on something other than the cat, which means you are at your most manageable. The bathroom is not where your cat comes to be close to you. The bathroom is where your cat comes to observe you at your most controllable. It sits. It watches. It files the information. And you sit there and let it happen because you left your phone in the other room and at least the cat is company. If you are listening to this in a bathroom right now with your cat staring at you, we are deeply sorry. And also please subscribe and hit the like button because you clearly have time and you need this channel more than anyone. Let us now talk about the scent geography of the bathroom specifically, because it is a goldmine of territorial data for a cat, and that is not a metaphor. Cats process the world primarily through olfactory information. Their sense of smell is estimated to be between 9 and 16 times more powerful than a human's. The bathroom, from a cat's sensory perspective, is the single most information-dense room in the entire apartment. It contains concentrated, continuously refreshed biological data about the human. Hair, skin cells, humidity, soap residue, all of it layered and readable as a detailed status report on the asset's health, stress levels, diet, and physiological state. Your cat is not sitting in the bathroom because it finds the tiles aesthetically pleasing. Your cat is in the bathroom because the bathroom is the best intelligence briefing in the building, and it is updated daily whether the cat is invited or not. You are not sharing the bathroom with your cat. Your cat is conducting a biological audit of you in the most information-rich environment available. And what about the scent marking that inevitably follows? Your cat, after sitting in the bathroom watching you, will rub its cheek along the doorframe on the way out, along the edge of the cabinet, along the side of the bath. It does this because every surface the human uses regularly needs to carry the cat's chemical signature alongside the human's biological residue. The bathroom must smell like both of them. The human must carry the cat's scent into every space they occupy. The cat's scent glands in the cheeks are depositing a message that says, in chemical language that every other animal can read, but you cannot. This human belongs to this cat. The bathroom visit is both an intelligence-gathering operation and a remarking session. Your cat comes in, reads the briefing, stamps the territory, and leaves. You are still sitting there. Now let us not forget the wellness check, because it is connected to every other behavior in the cat's management toolkit. Cats will approach a sleeping human and press a paw against their face to confirm they are still breathing. A clinical status assessment disguised as tenderness. The bathroom follow is the daytime version of the same protocol. You have been out of visual range for between 1 and 4 minutes. The cat does not know what is happening in there. The food dispenser has gone dark. The paw under the door is not an expression of missing you. It is a ping. It is the cat's equivalent of sending a status request to a server that has stopped responding. Are you operational? Are you still a viable food source? Confirm. The howling is simply what happens when the ping gets no response and the system escalates to an alert. And finally, the slow blink, which your cat will almost certainly deploy the moment you open the bathroom door, and it walks in and sits down. You open the door in mild exasperation after the 4th consecutive performance of the paw and howl routine, and the cat walks in and delivers a long, slow, devastating blink in your direction, and your exasperation evaporates like morning fog. Cat behaviorists describe the slow blink as a non-threatening affiliative signal. What they are more reluctant to put in the headline is that it arrives with clockwork precision at the exact moment the human is most likely to be feeling mild frustration. and neutralizes that frustration before it can develop into any kind of behavioral change. Your cat has learned that the bathroom follow generates a low level of human irritation. It has also learned that a precisely timed slow blink at the moment of reunion dissolves that irritation completely and resets the human to a warm and cooperative baseline. The whole sequence, the howl, the paw, the entrance, the blink, is a single choreographed routine that ends with you feeling like the cat missed you. It did not miss you. It missed its coverage window. So here is the complete picture. Your cat follows you to the bathroom because it refuses to allow any room in its territory to be sealed off without its consent. Because you have temporarily exited its surveillance radius, and an unmonitored human is a liability. Because the bathroom contains the densest biological intelligence available in the home, and the cat intends to read it. Because you are at your most stationary and manageable, and the cat finds this professionally convenient. And because the entire sequence ends with a slow blink that makes you feel loved rather than